Hey guys, welcome back. I'm so excited that you're here today. On today's video, we're going to be talking about how far in advance you need to book your Disney World vacation. I'm so excited to talk about this. The planning process is so much fun, so let's get into it. So I tell my clients that they need to book 6 months to a year in advance. And yes, I know you're thinking, Taylor, that is a long time, but here are one of the perks to booking so far in advance. So number one, if you book your Disney World vacation, all you have to put down is $200. So it doesn't matter if you're staying at a value resort, a moderate resort, or a deluxe resort. And it doesn't matter what your total is. So if you're staying at a value resort, they're going to be more cost effective. So say your trip is $2,500. Okay. Then if you stay at a deluxe resort, they're going to be a little pricey. So say your trip at a deluxe resort is $11,000. It doesn't matter, $2,500 or $11,000. You only have to put $200 down. So it doesn't matter what your trip total cost is. You only have to put $200 down. So this is great. So you have to put $200 down, and then you have, if you book it a year in advance, you have a year to pay that trip off. Or if you book 6 months in advance, you have 6 months to pay that trip off. As long as you pay it before 30 days prior to your arrival, you're good to go. So this is one tip that I try to tell my clients. Just remember, you only have to put $200 down, and then your final payment is due 30 days before your arrival. So just remember that. That's why I tell them to book as far out in advance, because then you can have plenty of time to pay for your vacation. It doesn't have to be paid all at once. So that's a great thing. I absolutely love this, that you only have to put a $200 deposit down. Okay, so the next reason why you're going to want to book as far in advance as possible is now it takes 60 days before your arrival date that you can start booking your dining reservations. So 60 days before arrival, you can book those character meals, those table service meals. And if you don't book those at the 60-day mark, if you plan your vacation, say 2 months in advance, or a month in advance, you run the risk of missing these very valuable table service and character service meals. They go like that, especially Chef Mickey, Tusker House, Akershus, which has just reopened. If your kids love princesses, that's a place you're going to want to go. So those go super fast. So you're going to want to have plenty of time to book these dining reservations. And like I said, they open 60 days out from your arrival date. So that's another good reason to book way in advance. You can have your planning done, and then when your 60 days hits, you are ready to go. If you book after 60 days, you run the risk of missing these fabulous dining reservations. So just remember that. That's another tip about booking as far in advance as you can. Okay, another thing that I tell my clients, the farther out you book, the more time that you have to plan. Disney has become very complicated to visit, and so I tell people you need a lot of time. I tell people too, it's almost like planning a wedding. There's a lot that goes into your Disney vacation, and I want to stop on that note. I am a travel agent that specializes in Disney, and I would love to help you and your family plan your next magical vacation. And they can be so beneficial. If you know somebody that is a travel agent that specializes in Disney, please use them. They will help you so much through this process, because I'm not going to lie, it can be very confusing. Disney has made it very complicated to come visit now. So just remember that. And also I want to add, if you are liking these videos, please like and subscribe. I'm so happy that everyone's here and we love Disney. So just wanted to throw that in there. So the sooner you book, the better. The farther out you book, the better, because a lot of planning goes into these vacations. You have to figure out what resort you want. Do you want to do park hopper, or do you want base ticket? There's 3 different ticket options. So you have a lot to think about. Do you want to fly? Do you want to drive? Where do you want to eat? And what days do you want to go to what park? Nowadays, you have to book a park pass reservation. So you're going to need to know way in advance, okay, Monday, we want to go to Epcot. Tuesday, we want to go to Animal Kingdom. So you need to know a lot of this before you even really book your vacation, because you're going to want to know all of these things that go into it to help this go a little bit smoother. There are so many steps now when you go to plan a Disney vacation. And I am here to tell you it can be a little bit stressful. And if you have a travel agent that specializes in Disney, they are going to help you. But anyways, okay, so the next thing we're going to talk about is the Disney discounts that they offer. And if you wait too late, you may have missed out on a Disney discount. There's a lot of good discounts, a lot of good promotions going on right now, but they are limited to availability. So say you want to stay at the Grand Floridian, and if you are a Disney Visa card member, you get a discount, but they only limit so many rooms for this discount. And so if you don't jump on the deal, you may miss it. And so the sooner you book, the better. The farther out you book, the better. You're going to get better deals, better prices. And so that's another reason to book far in advance. I'm telling you, this will be to your advantage. The farther out you book, I promise you, you are going to pay less for your Disney vacation. Okay, so the next thing we're going to talk about, I want to share with you guys, we are going back to Disney in November because I want to see the Christmas stuff. I love Christmas time, and I can't wait to wear my new Christmas ears. And I told y'all about these ears in a prior video when I went shopping at TJ Maxx, and these were $3.50. So much fun. I'm so excited about that deal. But I want to tell you, so we're going in November, and I booked that trip in January, this past January. So I book out as far as I can too. I have more time to pay for it. I have more time to plan for it. And I'm telling you, I promise you guys, the farther out you book, the better. I had a client that called me, and they wanted to go to Disney in 3 weeks. And I thought, oh no, how am I even going to pull this off? This was so stressful. I couldn't find any resort they wanted. There was one resort that was open, and so they had to take that because that was all that was available. They didn't get a discount. They didn't get the dining reservations they wanted because it was way after the 60-day mark. And so I promise you guys, the farther out you book, you're going to get what you want. And so they still were excited to go, of course, because Disney is going to be fun no matter what. But if you have certain things that you want to do on your trip, book as far out as you can so you can make sure that you get what you want. If you book, the closer you book to the date that you're wanting to go, you're not going to get exactly what you want. You may not get the resort you want. You may not get the restaurants that you want. You may not get the park pass reservation that you want. And so I promise you, it is to your advantage to book these trips as far out as possible. Okay, guys, so that's going to wrap this video up. I hope that this helped you to know that you need to book out as far as you can when it comes to your Disney World vacation, because you're going to get better deals, you'll have more time to plan, and you'll have a longer time to pay for this, and you can get those hard to get dining reservations. I'm so happy that you joined me today. I hope everybody's had a great week. Have a magical day, and I will see you guys next time.